Some of this is already happening, like the settlement of trade in national currencies. India has an agreement with Russia. It's called the Rupee-Ruble Trade Mechanism, but Russia has more expectations from India. It is banking on India for more support. And Russia has similar hopes from China, and it's not going to be easy.
BRICS just announced it's stepping into the financial forefront with a groundbreaking move. The New Development Bank, or NDB, representing Brazil, Russia, India, China, and South Africa, is set to unleash Maharaja bonds, a hefty $28 billion issuance. This strategic decision isn't just about diversifying investments, it's a massive shift in global finance, challenging the long-standing dominance of the US dollar. How will this move reshape the economic landscape? You see, the purpose behind BRICS issuing bonds in local currencies is more than just a financial maneuver, it's a well-thought-out economic strategy. By diversifying their investment options, BRICS nations aim to strengthen their economies. This move isn't merely about numbers, but a deliberate effort to bolster local currencies, creating a more stable economic foundation. Reducing dependency on the US dollar is a clear objective here. Let's put it in perspective. BRICS nations are collectively responsible for a significant portion of the global economy, and by issuing bonds in their local currencies, they're signaling a shift away from relying heavily on the dollar. The data shows that this strategy is not just theoretical but has practical implications for these nations' economic resilience and autonomy. In practical terms, this move means BRICS nations are positioning themselves to withstand economic fluctuations and external pressures. They're creating a buffer against currency vulnerabilities by relying less on the US dollar. The significance of this shift cannot be overstated, as it establishes a more balanced and self-reliant economic structure for these nations. But what does it really mean when BRICS nations make a geopolitical statement by issuing bonds in local currencies? The analysis reveals a strategic move towards a multipolar world in economic dynamics. By consciously reducing their reliance on the US dollar in global transactions, BRICS nations are sending a clear message: the era of a single currency dominance is evolving. BRICS nations collectively account for a substantial portion of the global economy. As they pivot towards using their local currencies, there's a palpable shift in the economic dynamics, challenging the long-standing dominance of the US dollar. The data illustrates a tangible move towards a more balanced and distributed economic order. Now, let's talk about challenges and benefits. De-dollarization comes with its set of potential hurdles. Market fluctuations, uncertainties, and adjustments are part of the game. However, the benefits are equally compelling. The move allows BRICS nations to assert more control over their economic destinies, reducing vulnerability to external economic pressures. Now, the news of the Maharaja bonds takes a concrete turn with confirmation from Vladimir Kazbekov, the chief operating officer of the New Development Bank. Kazbekov has revealed that the bonds are in the final stages of regulatory approvals, underlining the meticulous planning behind this strategic move. As we await the green light, it's essential to understand the significance of Maharaja bonds beyond the regulatory process. These bonds represent more than just a financial transaction. They symbolize a step towards redefining global economic dynamics. Through this initiative, the NDB is not merely following traditional paths, but is committed to offering an alternative vision for global finance. The data substantiates the importance of NDB's commitment. With the bonds poised for issuance, it's evident that the NDB is navigating the complexities of global finance with a clear goal, that is to provide a distinct and alternative framework. Moreover, what is BRICS' recent doubling of its membership signaling on the global stage? The addition of new members, including Saudi Arabia, the United Arab Emirates, Iran, Egypt, and Ethiopia, highlights a significant expansion in the alliance. The data underlines this growth, showcasing the increasing influence and appeal of the BRICS economic model. As BRICS extends its reach, it doesn't come without challenges. Diverse political and economic interests within the alliance present hurdles that cannot be ignored. The statistics reveal the complexity of managing such diversity, where each member nation brings its unique perspectives and priorities to the table. However, amid these challenges, there are also opportunities. The expansion creates a platform for collaboration and shared goals. The data indicates that while achieving collective goals may pose challenges, it also allows for mutual cooperation and economic synergy among member nations. But before we move on, we just want to thank you for watching this far.
Well, BRICS Bank has issued South African bonds at the Johannesburg Stock Exchange. The bank has been able to raise 1.7 billion as part of raising funds for infrastructure in South Africa. This comes ahead of the BRICS Summit next week, where the bank will participate during the Business Summit in Johannesburg.
Now, did you know about the significant financial move made by the New Development Bank? They debuted ZAR bonds worth $77.9 million on the South African market, making a tangible impact. This bond issue's high rating and success are not just random achievements, they reflect the NDB's strategic aim to increase its presence in local capital markets. Let's dive into the numbers. The debut ZAR bonds received a top-notch rating, indicating a strong financial standing. The data underscores the success of the bond issue, portraying it as a well-received and reliable investment. This move is part of the NDB's broader strategy, as it aims to play a more active role in local capital markets. But what does this mean for the member countries? The statistics show that the proceeds from these bonds are earmarked for funding infrastructure and sustainable development projects. It's not just about financial transactions, but a tangible contribution towards building a more sustainable and developed future for BRICS nations. There are also rumors of creating a BRICS currency. Now, why does this matter? The data shows that the BRICS nations strategically aim to reduce their dependence on the US dollar, signaling a potential shift in the global economic order. As we analyze BRICS growth in 2024, including the addition of new member countries, the numbers highlight an expanding alliance with increasing influence. But let's focus on the financial backing for the proposed BRICS currency. Data points to nations like Saudi Arabia and the UAE offering substantial support. This isn't just symbolic, it's a tangible expression of confidence in the potential of a BRICS currency to reshape global finance. These nations see value in moving away from the traditional financial norms dominated by the US dollar. Now, while the timeline for the debut of the BRICS currency remains uncertain, the potential for its introduction at the next summit in Russia is on the horizon. In addition, the BRICS nations are carefully navigating this process, considering the complexities involved. Furthermore, we can see a profound shift in the global dynamics as BRICS expands and forges new alliances. The data underscores this transformation, portraying BRICS not just as an acronym but as an association that now represents nations of the global south. This expansion is not merely numerical, it reflects a deliberate effort to fill the void in global leadership that has been palpable in recent years. The statistics indicate a rising influence when examining the role of BRICS in this shifting landscape. As traditional powers grapple with internal challenges, BRICS is stepping up to provide a platform for nations in the global south to voice their interests. But what makes BRICS appealing to these nations? The factors are tangible. The data points to a self-determination movement within BRICS, where nations assert their right to shape their destinies without external imposition. This resonates with countries that have long felt marginalized in global decision-making processes. Now, let's emphasize the transformative impact of initiatives like the Maharaja bonds. Experts believe that it's not just about financial transactions, but a bold move with the potential to redefine global economic dynamics. So, can BRICS and initiatives like the Maharaja bonds pave the way for a more balanced and inclusive future? Share your thoughts in the comments section below. And that's it. Make sure to smash the like and subscribe buttons down below. Additionally, if you want to know about BRICS predictions this 2024, just click this video right here. Thank you for tuning in, and stay tuned for more exciting content in the future.